least 50 Republicans are expected to break ranks, which has forced Trump to now claim he's for the files being released. After almost a year of saying he didn't want to release, after a year of stalling, hedging, browbeating members of his own party last night, all of a sudden Trump reversed course completely. He wrote, as I said on Friday night to the fake news media, House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files because we have nothing to hide. We have nothing to hide. I have some bad news. There's no we. It's just you, bro. It's files related to a man who considered himself to be Trump's closest friend for more than a decade, the late sex criminal Jeffrey Epstein. The vote in Congress went 427-1. This one, he's going to have to sign, or at least he says he's going to sign it. Speaker Mike Johnson, who shut most of Washington down for like 2 months to try to avoid this, very much wanted to amend the bill to allow them to redact names to protect the innocent. His fellow Republican majority leader in the Senate rejected that idea, which was very upsetting to the Speaker of the House. We are carefully following the path of Hurricane Epstein right now. It is a Category 5. It's expected to make landfall sometime very soon. We are now one step closer to answering the question, what did the president know and how old were these women when he knew it? Yesterday, both the House and Senate voted to release the long-withheld files related to a man who considered himself to be Trump's closest friend. Jimmy, I'm the host. Thanks for watching and thank you for joining us on, I don't know about you, but for me, it was a very big day today. Do you know why it was a big day today, Guillermo?
Because of the Jeffrey Epstein list?
The Jeffrey Alpine list.
No, Einstein.
What? Jeffrey Einstein.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
You sit there every night. You think it's Einstein?
No.
Okay.
There's something deeply satisfying about watching a bully finally meet resistance, especially when that bully happens to be the President of the United States. And even more satisfying, seeing it happen night after night, not through shouting or outrage, but through humor, facts, and a studio audience hanging on every word. That's exactly what's been happening on late night television. While Donald Trump rants online and his allies in Congress stumble from one near shutdown to the next, one comedian has been methodically dismantling the entire illusion. Jimmy Kimmel hasn't just mocked Trump. He's exposed him, relentlessly, calmly, publicly, and the results have been impossible to ignore. This isn't just comedy anymore. It's resistance. As Republicans fail to govern Nevin with full control, Kimmel has laid bare the chaos, hypocrisy, and the fear sitting at the center of it all. And nowhere was that clearer than the night Congress finally moved on the one story Trump never wanted dragged back into the light. November 2024. The House of Representatives votes 427-1 to force the release of long-withheld Justice Department documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein. A vote so overwhelming it erased party lines. Democrats, Republicans. One message: the public deserves to know. It was one of the most lopsided votes in modern congressional history, and everyone understood exactly why. Trump was panicking. Kimmel opened that night not with a joke, but with a forecast. He told viewers he was tracking a Category 5 storm, one expected to make landfall very soon. The audience knew immediately what he meant. Years of promises about transparency, years of vows to release the files. And now, Congress had stepped in to make it happen without Trump's permission. In one sentence, Kimmel said what millions were thinking: we are finally one step closer to answering the questions Trump has spent years trying to bury. What did he know? And how old were the girls when he knew it? The crowd erupted, not because it was funny, but because it was true. Kimmel didn't yell. He didn't exaggerate. He simply laid out the facts, then let Trump's own history do the rest. A friendship Trump once bragged about, photos Trump once smiled for, lawsuits Trump never wanted mentioned on network television, and then came the line that cut deepest. A vote so overwhelming, Kimmel joked, that Trump might try to rebury the Epstein files underneath it. That's when the real fallout began. Less than an hour after the show ended, Trump was awake, furious, posting threats and demanding a television network fire a comedian for making fun of him. Past midnight. Again, the President of the United States. Unable to sleep because a joke hit too close to the truth, that reaction said. Everything, authoritarianism, doesn't always arrive with tanks. Sometimes it shows up as a tantrum over a punchline. And Kimmel had struck a nerve so exposed, so raw, that Trump couldn't wait until morning to respond. What makes this moment matter isn't just the joke. It's the contrast. On one side, a man with immense power demanding silence. On the other, a comedian with a desk, a microphone, and the courage to keep going. This wasn't just a late-night monologue. It was a reminder, truth doesn't need to shout. Sometimes it just needs to be said out loud, once on live television. And when it is, even the most powerful bully in the country can't hide from it.